Rich, listen, I'm not trying to brag.
But that makes you so much more interesting.
Fuck. I was doing, in my heyday, I was doing $5 million a year. You know, I had 3 or 4 years at $5 million. You know, I mean, I had a fucking plane. You know, I had fucking, yeah, I mean, and I'm not, and I say that, you know, I say that humbly because I lost it all. And I was fucking stupid about it. And if I had my mindset today, if I'd started fucking doing weed at 36, I'd probably have half of that left because I'd be like, you don't need to go out and pay cash for $100,000 Escalade when you can fucking finance it for fucking 2%. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like just stupid shit. You know, you don't need.
How old were you in your in the peak of your career?
Well, I would say the peak of my career, the money wise, you're talking about
money wise and like popularity wise,
probably 06 to 12. That 6-year period when we were heard both on Sirius, we were afternoon drive on Howard, on Howard 101. So we had Howard's rub, and then I was on 14 Cox. You know, I mean, fuck, I was making $1.5 million for my Tampa deal. I was making $500,000 per affiliate. So $500 for Orlando, $500 for Jacksonville, $500 for Miami, $500 for Richmond, $500 for Fort Myers, and then Sirius paid me $2 million. You know, so I did 6 years of that. So I would say how old was I in 06? I was born in 6. So was I 40? 40.
40 years old.
40 years old.
Wow.
40 years old, you know, hot fucking wife, you know, 2 kids.
Running around, getting drunk with Hulk Hogan.
Running around. It was such a fucking pimp that when I went to the Lightning games, I parked where the players did and walked in through the players' way. That's how I got to the game.
That's so fucking badass.
So, and again, I say that so humbly, and I wish I would have taken a step back at that time and realized what I had and and been a little more appreciative and thankful for what I had, and certainly had a better savings program.
You were definitely you're a fucking an outlier, especially when it comes to like this.
You're not a liar or an outlier?
No, you're not. If you're a liar or not, your lawyer.
I'm brutally honest.
Yeah,
but an outlier.
But like, yeah, you. It's obvious that you have extreme fucking talent when it comes to this media form. But I wonder, like, what your perspective is on why you became so fucking successful. Do you think it was more of just like this inherent talent or gift that you have, or do you think it was more of just like the discipline and the hard work and the not quitting?
I think it was the first. I think that I have an ability to communicate, to be jovial, to be self-deprecating, to make the joke on me, but yet be stiff enough to do a good interview and tell a bitch to go pack sand and get the fuck out of my studio. And so kind of like, I'm kind of like the guy that's running the bulldozer or running an excavator, a regular guy. I'm a regular dude. I think I come across as a regular guy that has kind of the it factor, that's a good bullshitter, that's a good communicator, and is a risk taker. And so where most radio personalities would be like, hey, I gotta, when I was first starting on a 98 Rock, I think my base pay early on was like $450, $500, which was and this is 1996, big money. So a lot of guys that are making that kind of money will be like, well, I'm not going to take any chances to piss off management because I'm going to lose my gig. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to go wide open here because it's going to make me more popular. And if I can just get management to stand behind me, it'll escalate the fucking rock star popularity deal, which will equate to more money. And I've always bet on myself. I've always bet on myself, and I think that's I'm a risk taker and an outlier, and some of the risks I've taken have been not good for me, and but if you look, I mean, listen, I got fucked up over the Hogan sex tape, but that might come back and boomerang back around to help me when the truth gets out. I mean, I told you the truth and it blew you away. Wait till Netflix tells the truth. I'm not going to.
Is Netflix doing it?
No, I don't know who's going to do it. The documentary game is a really fucked up game in itself. You know, it really is. You know, we may have to go to some film festivals or some things like that, but we are in the process of shooting it now. And in shooting it, we're shopping it as well. We have there's a ton of people in the streaming space now. It's just not Netflix, you know, Paramount, Peacock, you know, everybody is looking for content. And when we tell our story, the average person has the same reaction as you. We're like, you're making this up. We're like, no, here's an 1,800 page, you know, Hogan versus Cox complaint that completely validates everything from phone records to FBI. You know, we're in the process right now. The FBI is being a bunch of fucks about giving us this surveillance of the Sand Pearl takedown. Well, it's my right.
Sand Pearl?
That's where the FBI sting took
oh shit,
the Sand Pearl, that real
I know, yeah. I got arrested there once.
You got arrested there?
Yeah.
For what?
I did. The guy we were talking about earlier, we were when we first started doing our show together, in order to promote the show. This was before anyone watched it. This was like right after I started YouTube. I had like no following. I had like 40,000 subscribers.
Yeah, like me.
And I was trying to.
That makes me feel like man. That really makes me feel like a real fucking jobber. I had no. I'm trying to get to 45. I'm at 44,800 sucking.
Is that where you're really at?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
44,800. I'm sucking dick for beer money here, and you're saying I got arrested on some bullshit when I had nobody listening to me.
Well, you have fucking Twitch, so whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, still.
Anyways, I didn't have Twitch, but I was trying to promote the thing. I was trying to blow the show up on YouTube. So I'm like, how the fuck can I do this? My buddy Jack has this really fucking big YouTube channel with over 1 million subscribers called Jug Squad, where he just fucking pranks.
I'm familiar with him. That's Tifu's brother.
Tifu's brother, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Jack,
I want to meet that guy too.
Oh yeah, I'll get them both on your show.
He's fucking. I've seen some of it. I love his shit.
Oh, he's
the
fucking
Jug
crazy.
Squad, right?
Jug Squad, yeah. We go
He's
golfing almost
killing it.
He is. They're both crushing it.
Oh, good for them.
So I was like, we gotta fucking promote this. How are we gonna do it? I'm like, maybe I can do a prank. And I was like, I always had this idea to do a prank where we prank the valet. So I got my buddy's Ben's Rolls Royce, right? I'm like, first I talked Ben into it. I'm like, this is how it went. I said, we're gonna promote this fucking show. We're gonna get a prank to go viral using your Rolls Royce. We'll put it on his channel. It'll get millions of fucking views,
right?
And it'll promote our channel with the show. So we'll get a fucking built-in audience from that video going viral. It's like, okay, great, yeah.
Which is a great idea.
Do it, but only do it at Frank's restaurants. Don't do it at the
Frank Chevis's?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I grew up with him.
Frank Chevis is one of my best friends.
Is he really?
Frank Chevis.
I grew up with his kids.
Unbelievable fishermen, are they not?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
dude. Fucking Cody is he is like the Elon Musk of fishing.
He is. Frank Chevis is one of my best. Frank Chevis as my wedding present when I married Heather. And I had Stern there, and I should show you the videotape of my wedding. I had Stern. I had Hogan was my best man. Well,
I would love to see that. You should post that fucking shit on YouTube.
I think I did. But
did you?
I think I'll have to find it for you. But Chevis catered it all, Salt Rock style. I'm talking about, crab legs, fucking chocolate fountain, steaks, lobster, liquor, whole 9 yards. The bill was $74,000 for catering. Okay, at the end, so. We go on our little honeymoon. Frank says, "Hey, when you get back, come over to the Salt Rock, and we'll and bring your credit card or your fucking checkbook, and we'll settle it up. Okay, I'll give you a huge discount. I'm gonna give you my cost. The $77,000 should be about $40. Okay, and everybody, Howard Stern." Everybody is like just raving on just like my fucking wedding was the best catered. I mean, from the Hamptons shit and all like my fucking stupid Bubba Clem from Warsaw, Indiana, marrying Heather Cole from West Virginia at the Gulfport Casino was the baddest catered event in the history of the land. So I go to fucking Frank Chevis with my checkbook, and it was going to be like $46,500. Now I'd already tipped all the bartenders and that night. I each give them a couple $100, that night. And so it's like a month. It's a month down the road, and I go to write my check, and he goes, "Okay, here it is. Here's the itemized, Bubba. It was $77,500. I took off, my food costs, blah blah blah. I have about $44,500 in it." I said, "Okay, Frank, who do I make it out to?" And he, one of his LLCs. I make it out to. Boom, 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 boom. I thank you, Frank. I love you. God, it was the best ever. A week later, I get a Federal Express. And we all open one of the things, if you ever want to get somebody to open something, send it to them Federal Express. We all open our Federal. You may not open your mail, but when you see a Federal Express, don't you open it right away? An overnight package, right? he overnighted me a package from Frank Chavez to the studios. I'm like, oh, fuck, open it up. It's the check torn in half and said, congratulations, friend.
No fucking way. That's cool as fuck.
That is just straight pimp.
That's badass.
Look, I got goosebumps. That's fucking pimp.
That is badass.
That's Frank fucking Chavez.
That's cool as hell.
So anyway, Frank Chavez, you had to do it at Frank's restaurants. Sorry to just. Yeah, I'm very.
No, that's a great fucking story, man.
I know, but I had to interrupt you.
That's cool. No, I appreciate it. That's your job.
That's why Matt Cox doesn't like me, because I interrupt him.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why whenever I have him
I'm
on
taller
here,
than him.
whenever I have him on here and I talk over him or I
he's a little dick.
All the commenters, they get pissed. Like, Danny, shut the fuck up. Let Matt talk.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck Matt. It's my show.
Yeah, exactly. It's really not my show. It's the guest show.
Not really. It's your show.
But so, anyways, so I'm like, yeah, we'll promote this fucking little web documentary that we're gonna do about you selling real estate, and we're gonna do a prank using your Rolls Royce. It'll be huge on the Joke Squad channel.
Yeah.
And so I get it. And he's like, you just only do it at Frank's restaurants because I don't want you to get in trouble. My dumbass, we did it at Frank's restaurant. It was the prank. The whole prank was, I pull up in the Rolls Royce, or no, Jack pulls up in the Rolls Royce, goes to dinner with his girlfriend. I have the other key to the Phantom, the Rolls Royce, and I sneak up after the valet parks it. I take it. Then he comes back after he's done eating to get his rolls back, and the fucking rolls is gone.
Right.
So that's the whole prank.
And he fucking cuts a promo on him. Where's my fucking Rolls
where's
Royce?
my fucking car? Right, exactly. We did it a couple times. We did it in front of the Brown Boxer. We did it at Island Way Grill, and we did it at Sand Pearl.
Right.
Anyways, I did it at the Sand Pearl. I got caught trying to sneak it back out of the valet garage underneath the Sand Pearl, and I'm fucking with the guy. They fucking call the cops. And I'm like, dude, this is my friend's car. We're doing this as a whole stunt. We're doing a whole thing here. And they called the cops anyways to get trespassing. I got like misdemeanor trespassing. I still had to go fucking in the paddy wagon to the Clearwater Beach deal.
Fucking straight gangster. Look at you, motherfucker.
Yeah, and it ended up making the video 10 times better because I got fucking arrested.
Right,
and,
right. It actually probably helped.
And it worked. It promoted the fucking show. Our little show we created, Life for Sale, ended up getting a huge boost.
Maybe I need to get arrested. I mean,
that might be it.
Maybe you got a hog we can kill one right on the parking lot.
Anyways, that was my story how I got arrested at the Sand